With a profound feeling of gratitude, I wish to appreciate each and every one of us for being part of this epoch-making event. You've paid a price, and I prophesy that your labor of love will never be in vain. We have extensively engaged into every facet, almost every facet of herbalism, and the experience and testimonies are so much encouraging and valueless. Your enthusiasm, your cooperation, and the role you played in the course of this training will go a long way to rewrite the history of herbal medicine in Nigeria. I salute you. We'll be looking at local herbs, some local herbs that can be used or that have been used in the management, treatment, and cure of some common ailments and illnesses and medical conditions. In the course of the lecture, we establish the fact that herbal medicine is the only system of medicine that has been used by almost every person and every individual. Why? Everyone uses herbs. But depending on what you want to achieve and the method deployed, we can get different results at different times using the same herbs or combination of the same herbs. As a reminder, herbal medicine can be used as a complementary medicine to complement the conventional medicine or system of medicine in the management of any disease or any medical condition. Herbal medicine can also be used as an alternative when other systems have failed. People resort to using herbal medicine. And as I keep on telling people, the beauty of herbal medicine is that it can become the first line, the first choice of treatment. And in this case, it becomes a conventional system of medical practice. And every other one will become either alternative or complementary. Whichever one we use it, the result has been marvelous. Depending on the dose, the preparation, the duration, the frequency, I've maintained that a culinary herb can become a medicinal herb. And if culinary herbs can become medicinal herbs, then we have a whole range of medicinal herbs to treat and manage our cases. The last assignment I gave us, about 30–40% of the participants participated and submitted their answers. And funny enough, almost everyone mentioned hypertension. That brings us into the herbal approach to management of hypertension, a herbal approach to management of common illnesses prevalent in Nigeria today. One thing is certain, There are herbs everywhere. Medicinal herbs everywhere. If by intuition, by conscious effort, by training, you discover that herb, that purported weed in your compound is medicinal, what will you do? Now, looking at hypertension, for herbs, medicinal herbs, and herbal remedies to be used, one needs to understand the pathophysiology of hypertension. What is hypertension? What type of hypertension are we treating? Is it essential, otherwise called primary hypertension, or secondary hypertension with known causes? If we are dealing with a known cause in the management of hypertension, then look at what causes this hypertension. If you address it, the hypertension will resolve. The first line to drug-induced hypertension is withdrawal from such abuse. If it's pregnancy-induced, the moment the woman puts to bed, there's likelihood that such hypertension will resolve. But if it's primary hypertension with an unknown cause, the challenge becomes tougher and tougher. But whatever the case, there are some herbs, maybe a mixture of such herbs, will do great wonders regardless of the cause of such hypertension. Among all the herbs commonly used in management of hypertension, we have Passia americana, our common avocado pear. In this case, we use the seed. We have Bryophyllum pinnatum. We have Sansevieria. We have Annona moricata, our common soursop. Our garlic, ginger, and a whole lot of them have antihypertensive properties. We have beetroot. We have spirulina. We have carica papaya. We have Mangifera indica, the common mango. So there is no way that any person in this country, regardless of where he or she resides, that you cannot get a medicinal herb in the management of hypertension. The second question someone asks is, what herbs can be used to manage erectile dysfunction? Again, without proper knowledge of what causes the erectile dysfunction, every therapeutic approach will become more like a gamble. What is erectile dysfunction? What is the pathophysiology? If you address the things that cause erectile dysfunction, the problem will be half solved. It's at this point that I remind us again that in medical practice, proper diagnosis is key. The moment we're able to diagnose the cause of a problem, the solution will be waiting to be explored. So what is it that causes erectile dysfunction? Whatever the case, we have several herbs that can be used in the management of erectile dysfunction. Another person asks about obesity, sickle cell anemia, asthma, and the likes. And if you listen carefully to this broadcast, you would have discovered the answers to all these questions. What we need most is to be attentive. Look inward and experiment. The best way to master herbal medicine is by practice. For erectile dysfunction, we have honey goat weed, we have ashwagandha, we have common clove, we have banana and granules, we have milk. But then, how do we put these things into a static dosage form that will appeal, not repel people from taking them? This is where mastery comes into play. Of all the things, obesity, overweight is one of the things I treat with guarantee. I can stick my neck and tell you, if you are ready to be a partner in this exercise and you do your part within a space of 30 days, people will be asking you, what are you using? Or what have you been using? Weight reduction, tummy trim are not difficult to manage herbally. Simple mixture of orange, or probably with lime and hot water, taken consistently, morning, afternoon, and night for 7 to 14 days will give you excellent results that the Holy Spirit cannot even give you. It's a very good remedy for constipation, and it will open up your senses. So listen and do the needful. Please, as we round up, I want you to be a good ambassador of this academy. I want people to give testimony of your honesty and dedication. For one of the things that work against natural medicine, which herbal medicine is an integral and major part of it, is attitude of lies. Most of us don't tell ourselves the simple truth. We lie with our age, we lie with our relationship, we even lie with our time and money. And these lies remain impediment to the progress and success of natural medicine. Please, do yourself a great favor and be honest in your practice of herbal medicine, and the sky will be your limit. Thank you.